Imagine being a low-level Fazbear technician named Arnold. You've probably got student debt, no hazard pay, and now you've been assigned to retrieve a decades-old animatronic prototype from an abandoned facility called Murray's Custom Manor. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, The Secret of the Mimic. Sounds fun, right? Except what you're actually walking into is an AI equivalent of locking Gollum in a Chuck E. Cheese for around 30 years. It all starts with Edwin Murray, robotics genius, emotionally wrecked father. After his son tragically dies in a fire caused by Edwin's own creations, he does what any grieving dad in a horror franchise would do, building a humanoid endoskeleton called the Mimic to replicate David's behavior. He feeds it memories, behaviors, maybe even bedtime stories. Unfortunately, grief plus obsession equals instability. Edwin eventually starts punishing the Mimic for not being David enough, including literally beating it with a steel pipe. Then, in classic Fazbear fashion, he locks it in the sub-basement and disappears. Decades later, Arnold shows up, scanning terminals and listening to audio logs, just trying to make it through his day. But to surprise, the Mimic isn't just still active, it's evolved. It spent years studying human behavior, voices, and movement. It can mimic anyone, and it will.
Edwin, it's me.
Dispatch? No one's coming. The coworker you thought that was guiding you over the radio? Nope. That's actually the Mimic, and it wants you to let your guard down. Gameplay-wise, this is a full-on survival horror with no combat. You're in first person, exploring a series of interconnected industrial spaces, dark hallways, themed party zones, old performance rooms. And every noise could possibly be your last. The Mimic could inhabit different mascot suits. Jackie the Jack-in-the-Box, Big Top the Clown, Nurse Dolly, and each one comes with new sounds, new tricks, and new chase mechanics. It tracks your movement, it responds to audio cues, and even adjusts how you play. You know what? F this game. Your only real tool is the data diver. You'll be solving electrical puzzles, decoding door locks, and listening to recordings between Edwin and his late wife Fiona, whose personality now exists in the AI known as the F10-N4. Yeah, that's right, even his wife got uploaded. I swear you can't make this shit up. Because this isn't just a killer robot story. It's about how a whole family's system digitized and broke right before our eyes. There are multiple endings, of course. It wouldn't be FNAF without some existential closure options. Now, I would never spoil the endings, but this game isn't just scary because of the jump scares. It's scary because it's grounded into something real. Grief, loneliness, and the unintended consequence of trying to recreate what was lost. The Mimic is terrifying. Not because it's evil, but because it's the result of human failure. No ghosts, no haunted suits, just corrupted code built on good intentions. My final score? A 9 out of 10 easy. It's tight, it's rich with lore, and it manages to make a robot impersonating your dead coworker scarier than anything the Bite of 87 ever gave us. This is FNAF we're talking about. What could possibly go wrong? So,